banana splits.
You loosened it for me.
How come you like to make banana splits so well?
I don't know, I just make them.
Yeah, how long have you been doing this?
Well, I guess quite a while. 'Cause we've had, I think it was Carol gave me the banana split dishes, and that was after we moved to this house, I believe.
Oh.
So sometime.
And you've been here 40,
Yeah, we've been out in the house
29 years.
Did you know she liked to make banana
I
splits?
knew that. I've read that in letters, and
How long have you been reading Aunt Betty's letters?
I've been reading your letters since probably 1950s.
Is that right?
I wish I had saved them. Could have made a book out of them.
What's the dog's name?
Finnegan,
Hey, Finnegan. He has to stay outside.
that's a good view because you can see his face is the funniest part. Jack gave, when he was, before we moved out here, we were in Pittsburgh one day and he went over to the store and bought this for me for Christmas.
And it's still good.
And it's really good.
That's a nice one.
I like it. You don't see good ones like that anymore.
Well, it's cracking an antique.
That's a wooden handle one.
Hamilton Beach.
There's a nice one.
Give me help.
She's the pro, not you.
Then I can take some of the credit.
Yeah, right, I'll get
Sure.
I'll look at them.
Is there some technique in peeling the banana that way?
Well, don't watch me because I don't know.
You know how to do this
And
this way?
is that the way you just slice it down the middle?
Yeah.
I only want one slice. I'm stuffed, but I'm gonna eat one anyway.
I know, I understand. No,
And put it like that.
Okay, what kind of ice cream do you want, Dave?
sorry, Jen, we didn't leave you
At first I
alone.
do the vanilla and then the
You're in
strawberry
trouble.
and then the chocolate.
You're feeling guilty.
Thanks for leaving us without telling you you're gonna be home late.
Okay,
It's so,
You're feeling, this is Mr. Guilt.
I'll just have a
I
slice.
knew we should have left them out, I just
That's
forgot.
too much for me. Here.
Was she crying?
No.
where's
She-
the
was
other
she
one?
yelling at
About
you?
3
I know,
hours.
but I don't
Yeah,
want to
sort
hold
of.
one.
Was she?
Oh, well,
I'm
used
red
the
in there
careful
and
one.
upside
Yeah.
down.
Can I
Yeah,
just
you're just.
do it like this and they're not as beautiful. Here, Dave, you want to
Oh, you're ruining it, Mom.
scoop this ice cream
Hey,
out?
these are our works of art.
Come here,
Right.
Dave.
You can't rush Betty.
Everything's looking.
No, not anymore.
Where did you get the pretty earrings and pin?
Years ago, it's Eisenberg jewelry, which I always liked, and
Whenever I get any of that in, people want it, so I keep it.
Those are pretty.
What's the name of it?
Eisenberg.
Eisenberg, it's
All right.
marked on the
It's an
back.
old-time jewelry maker, I guess.
Is that
Tell
right?
Dave how to do that.
Costume.
I know how to do this. This is ice cream?
Yeah, that's vanilla. You put that in the middle of each one.
Middle, see,
In the
you get
middle.
it.
Yeah, that's not so hard. As the other ones will be. I go by the color, so it won't get.
You don't give me any vanilla in mine.
You don't have vanilla in here?
No. Because I can't eat
You're not
that
gonna.
much.
You're not gonna waste
How
your
about-
calories.
How about a
on
little bit
vanilla.
of vanilla?
Yeah, okay, let's organize it.
You mean you want chocolate and that little bit of vanilla?
That's right.
My mind's not always rational.
It makes sense to me, that's all that matters.
Yeah, but that's hard. That's gonna be real hard.
I'm not gonna hurt that. Anyway, I'll hurt my arm, that's about it.
Yeah.
Where did you meet Abby?
But
Where did you meet Abby?
in Oakdale.
In Oakdale. Was he a native of Oakdale?
Well, he was born in Katanning, but he lived in Oakdale when I met him.
Oh.
He lived in Oakdale when I met him, and I met him at a shower originally for his brother.
A wedding shower?
For his brother's wife.
What year was that?
Well, it was the year before we were married.
Still want some strawberry?
1931, I
Uh huh.
guess. Then we were married in 32.
So he swept you off your feet. I take it.
No, I really wasn't too impressed for a long time. Except
That
that,
is on tape, Ben.
except that he was so nice that I couldn't help but like him because he was so nice to me.
It's a big part of it.
So then I started liking him. But
My mother
not
was
right
married
away.
2 years after you then.
Yeah, and Esther was married 2 years after her.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, is that right? Mariah was, and Henry were married for?
34.
Were you impressed with Dad, with Bill, the first time you met him? Not so
I know you.
impressed. Are you impressed now? That's the.
Yeah,
I'm just.
He was a lot of fun.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't like him, but he was.
Well, we're on the class trip and somebody pulled out a Playboy magazine. I said, who's this?
What?
guy?" And it was Bill's.
Mom, don't tell Betty that kind of stuff.
It wasn't mine, it was a bunch of us
It was, you
guys.
bought it.
That's fun.
About 3 or 4 of us bought it, just for a lark. Making me out to be some kind of a
Pervert.
pervert.
Jeez. I'm sorry I had to bring that
I happen to
up,
like perverts, I guess.
Betty. Okay, enough of that conversation. Back to the banana splits here.
This
All right.
must have not had
Did I
a
do all
little.
right with the?
So you were married in Oakdale, someplace? Where? The
Yeah,
Presbyterian Church?
we were married at home.
Oh,
It happened in Highland Avenue, and we lived on Highland Avenue. No,
that's not where Aunt Esther lives now.
No.
No,
We didn't.
that's where my mother lived when we were married.
What are we doing with the ice cream scooper? I'll wash it off.
And then you were married, and then you had how many children?
Jack and
Were they both,
Jack and Carol.
Carol, were they both born in
Yeah.
Pittsburgh or in
Yeah.
Pennsylvania?
One was born at the McGee Hospital, Jack was born at the McGee Hospital, and Carol was born in the St. Margaret's Hospital.
St. Margaret's Hospital? And then you came out here in, must have been about 1941?
42.
42.
You know, I never met Abby.
You never met him even.
No, I didn't. Because
Oh my.
I don't think he
goodness.
ever came east, did he, except for his mother's funeral?
It was the only time, and he came right home afterwards. I mean, he never went back to the house, even he went right to the airport. Well, my grandma and mother was out here then too. She was already out.
Couldn't wait to get back fishing now.
So you told me that, Betty,
Big party?
you were telling us at dinner that you got the brains of
That's
the
what my
family.
mother said.
Now
You
he's
had-
putting this on tape
You
for
had,
my
you
mother.
had 3, your mother had 3 daughters, you got the brains, and Esther got the personality,
Mhm.
and Mariah got the looks, is that right?
Right.
That's a quote.
Yeah.
I think Betty got all 3.
So if my mother writes to you about this, you'll know where she got the information.
Zoom in on these.
Well, she knows it because I told her. I told Esther too.
Take a video with Finnegan.
Seems like y'all got all 3 to me, but
Well, I only
what
know-
do I know?
I only know 2 of the mothers. I don't know that's true for that. 2 for the 2. I don't know Esther that
My
well.
mother always said that Mariah looked like her, but I never thought I never thought she did. She does remind me of my Aunt Mary, her mother's sister, mother's oldest sister.
Lift your other foot up there. There. Oh, you're stepping.
When's the first time you met Henry? Henry Barsley.
Oh, let me think. Well, they got married right after college. When Susie graduated, they got
Uh-huh.
married.
So were you in that wedding, or?
Yeah, they were married at our church in Oakland.
Oh, they were.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Is that the church,
And I
Betty?
sang at his wedding.
Oh, you sang?
Yeah, I sang at their wedding, and I sang at Jim's wedding. And
Uh-huh.
Esther was married in my house, or in my yard, no, in my house. And so I didn't sing at that wedding, because.
What songs did you sing at Mariah's wedding?
Hmm?
What songs did you sing? What?
I sang I Love You Truly and At Dawning.
Oh. That must have been, what, 1930, 34?
Were they married at the church that Esther goes to?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, yeah, your mother was, yeah, but Esther was married at my house up on,
What?
Come on,
He was born, he had the same birthday as you.
Hey, chocolate on it? I'll get it.
Babe.
I'll get that part. You get the nuts.
Abby had the same birthday as you.
No.
Yes, he did.
Abby did?
Hey, yeah.
That's David's birthday,
Abby's
December
birthday is
I know
December.
that, the same day as yours.
Wait, I think you told me that when I was
Yeah.
there.
Huh,
just forget.
I didn't know that.
Memory's not as good as-
It was hers. Nobody's else.
Well, I didn't get any, I'm forgetting one, I guess, because I didn't put any,
Any what?
any,
Yeah, you did it on this one.
yeah, but not on that one or
No,
or
I don't
that
think you
one.
did. David took her spoon.
I'll be cleaning that one off.
They're looking good.
I'm not used to having help, I'm just used to
Yeah, no.
poking
we're messing
along.
yet.
But you don't have time for me to poke along
Are we being pains in the neck?
tonight.
No.
You know what's, would improve it, but I don't ever put it on, is whipped cream.
No, they don't need it. They look yummy.
They're great.
Can you take a picture of Finnegan down there?
I got them before.
Look how he sees the light.
Hey, Finn.
Finny! Oh,
Hi.
Does he stay outside all the time?
you
Yeah,
got
he has-
doghouse.
Yeah, he has a pin out there.
That's where David's gonna spend the night
It's in
tonight.
bad condition too, as you noticed. when you went
You know where
I
you're
did.
spending,
Well, I think it is.
What's in bed? Oh,
His pen.
I thought you meant that Finny's in bed.
I'm scared to, when it's wet, I'm afraid to walk in that
Well, I'd be afraid
wood,
too.
because it's real slippery.
Oh.
did you know you're staying in the doghouse tonight because of the situation with Jennifer?
Hmm?
In fact, you'll be lucky to be staying in the doghouse tonight.
I know. She's disappointed that we weren't. She didn't be able to come. See Betty. We missed her by 15 minutes, and then she's also a little mad I didn't leave a note. And, yeah, you're right.
You're in trouble.
6 of those.
Boy, she got them pretty, well, was it quilted material? Or did she quilt it? Oh, they're nice.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
they did real well.
good. You never know.
No, they were real
Sent them
pretty.
how they're gonna be. This is a great room.
Yeah, this is our, what we call a family
This is
room.
your
This is
family.
where we live.
You lived in here.
Yeah.